Yeah, we did it! What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream, and a very happy Magic Monday, one and all.
Do you want to come and frame a little bit better?
Yeah, sure. And I'll say it again later, I'm sure, and throughout the month, but also, happy Pride Month.
Yeah.
One and all. And in fact, for those of you that may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, oh, look, it's a new month. What's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here as we are every Monday to play some Magic the Gathering Arena here on Magic Monday. Let's go through this stuff. We get some packs. We get a card style for Impractical Joke. 1,000 gold. We also reset our placements. And then today, we will almost certainly be playing some Secrets of Strixhaven Limited. Probably just some Premier drafts because, you know, that's what we do around here for playing some Limited. So, yeah, hopefully you all are doing well. As always, if you have not done so already, please do not hesitate to pop in a chat, say hey, let us know how you're doing, how you've been either since we last saw you, or if you're new, come and introduce yourself. We'd love to meet you.
Yes, we would.
Do you want Chandra or Nissa sleeves?
Yeah, it's Pride Month.
You want them both?
Well, I don't know if I want these. Open the Way. Is that the two of them there?
Yeah, it's a card style, though. So if we don't play this card, it's not... You're not ever going to see it, but...
Oh. Because that's an art that obviously is cooler.
Sure. I agree with that. But then, of course, you've got individual Chandras and Nissas as card styles as well.
Yeah, I don't care about the card styles.
Okay.
I don't really care about these sleeves either.
I mean, it's Pride Month, right? This is day one. I'm sure they will have stuff throughout the course of the month with,
Okay.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, like that art on a sleeve, 100% I would want it. But
Sure.
anything else, not really that interested.
Gotcha. The weekly announcements I don't care about. Do we have mastery stuff that we can do? Did we miss this from last week? Let's find out. Oh, right, because we have all the sleeves already? We do, and so now it's just card styles. Do you want the whale, or do you want this guy?
That guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Right. It kind of doesn't matter at this point. Like,
Right.
it's just stuff. I mean, like, the other stuff that we're getting, like packs and card styles, at this point are better than the orbs, right? And, like, the gold
Right.
and stuff like that. So, okay. Well, I will let you...
I wish there were other things you could spend the orbs on.
Yeah.
Like, I wish you could elect, like, decide what to spend the orbs on.
Gotcha. Sure.
Fizzy Star is here in chat saying, "Hey all."
What's up, Fizzy Star? Happy Magic Monday. How are you? This is original Strixhaven? It is. It's not Secrets of Strixhaven.
Nope.
It's original Strixhaven. This is Secrets of Strixhaven.
Yes. I can tell by the art. Fizzy says, "Well, today was going well, but some old ass was being homophobic before I went on break." Yeah. That happens pretty frequently, doesn't it?
I was going to say I could keep reading too.
First day of Pride Month, he wasn't missing a beat. Rolls my eyes.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I'm almost certain I would imagine, I should say, I don't want to say I'm certain. I would imagine that they don't know that. And if they are that way, they definitely don't care about that. But I would imagine they don't know. But just the fact that we know and that's how they're acting that day today is frustrating, to say the least. It's always frustrating. Let's go ahead and start a draft. And again, like I said, please don't feel like you're precluded from chatting just because I'm doing this.
Fizzy says, "Oh yeah, I'm sure he doesn't know nor cares. He is not worth my time."
Agreed.
Yeah, he's not worth anyone's time. But, you know. Just one girl's opinion.
Yeah. It's not just one girl's opinion, I assure you of that. Because I fully agree with you as well. Really? Oh, damn. That dropped off very quickly. Okay, well. Okay, well. Seats are being filled. Sort of. Maybe. Right?
No.
No.
Doesn't. Oh?
Ah. Okay, we're back down to only missing one person. We're back up to only missing one person, I guess. Yeah. All right, now everybody's got to fill those seats, though. Wait for it. 4, 3, 2, 1.
The anticipation.
Oh, there we go. We did it. Okay. Okay. There's Pungify. Destroy a creature. It can't be regenerated. Its controller makes a 3/3 ape. There's Moment of Reckoning. Oh, God. You win the game card. Right. I mean, it's that one. God damn it.
We just got the card style for it.
We did just get the card style for it.
So why is it not showing here?
Don't ask me, man. I can maybe when we make the deck it lets us do it, but it's definitely this. This card's insane. We just have to be able to get to 7 mana and we win the game. Like,
It's rainbow for Pride Month.
yeah,
Kinda.
sort of. But I'll take that for sure. Immediately follow it up with Social Snub. I'm not in love with this one. This one's fine, but I'm not in love with it. Requisition Raid. I don't think so. It's unfortunate. We don't have many good... there's Resonating Loot. I'm going to take that as well just because it's here. And then either way, I'm going to be going in one of these directions. Because if for whatever reason this is being cut, I now don't have to worry about it because I have one of the best cards for a Prismari deck as well. Feed the Swarm. I mean, it's pretty good. It's removal. I'll take it. It targets for the Silver Quill deck, and it's removal. So no matter what deck it's in, it's going to be good. It's removal. So obviously there's Rapturous Moment here for the Resonating Loot Prismari deck as well. Am I supposed to be doing that instead? I don't think so. I don't know. I've done a Resonating Loot deck. I haven't done a Moment of Reckoning deck, and I would like to try it. So maybe that's my bias, right? Like leaning me in that direction. There's also Rapier Wit here, which is a very, very good card. And it targets and all that fun stuff. So I'll try Feed the Swarm and see if we get a little bit of help at all. It doesn't... I mean, like, Interjection's good, but now's not really the time to be picking them up. Okay, fine. This is a very good card. We know this. Thunderdrum Soloist.
Yeah.
With Opus. Small spell, it deals 1 damage. Big spell, it deals 3 damage directly to your opponent's face. This is not that. This is a good one. See, I don't even like this card for Silver Quill anyway. I do like this one, though. But, damn it. No. Why does it keep sending us back and forth between them? Zombify probably isn't it. I'm not ignoring it, but I don't like it. There's the land as well, but damn it.
Which one of these two cards is better?
I mean, I think this one's better than this one, personally.
Okay. So pick that one.
Okay. Let's see. It's like I'm just not getting an indication of what's open and what's not right now. That's a Quandrix card. We don't need that for Prismari. There's this one, which does... the prepared spell does target, so I'll take that one for Silver Quill. Because this one's more Lorehold. This is Lorehold. Okay, yeah. I'll take a Silver Quill card. Now Quandrix is here. But... I don't really love that one either, but Last Gasp is incredible. Absolutely incredible. And for Silver Quill, so it does seem like we're leaning more in that direction for sure at this point. And it does seem like that's...
Kyogre.
Put on another target creature you control. I just don't like this card in general, so I'll take this one, but I would really love a... Oh my god, why?
Okay, so maybe it is Prismari.
But it's it's pointing in both directions.
I know.
Like equally.
I know.
Oh my god.
Fizzy says, "Oh, I've been having bad anxiety this whole month because I was worried about a friend, but I just found out she's okay."
Oh, that's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
Congrats to you, and obviously, I mean, I don't know, I'm glad to hear that your friend is okay. That's cool. None of the above. This one.
Did she have like a health scare or something?
I think we're going to take that because it's for our actual deck. This, even if we're in Silver Quill, goes to the sideboard because I don't like it. God damn it, dude. And there's the Paint Mage too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But like this card is meh. Oh my god, I'm so mad.
All right, well, pick the better one here. Let that be the deciding factor. And And let someone else in this pod be Prismari.
Alright, cousin is our sorcery. Exile it and then bring it back. If you're asking me to pick the best card in the pack, I think it's this one.
Prismari we are.
Flusterstorm gets passed to us.
It's an AC/DC song.
That's pretty good.
I feel like it is.
Mm-hmm. Just sung like Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
It's very good.
No, Thunderstruck is a card in this set too, I think.
I don't know about... I don't remember. But I will take Flusterstorm. I don't mind this card at all. It's countered unless they pay 2 at minimum. There's another Sky Whale. Alright. You might have been cooking, Amy. Oh, this was Repartee Rare Flying Lifelink as well. Son of a bitch, man. This sucks. I hate it. I hate everything that's happening here. Oh my god. Fine. Just take all these good Silver Quill cards and ditch them. This also could have been the second TAM we took. That makes me sad. Sleight of Hand is a good one, for sure. There's Glassrite, which is not a bad card at all. Hydro Channeler is good for the deck that we're trying to be, but I'm still not in love with it. But I like Sleight of Hand. I think I'll take Sleight of Hand over either of these. And maybe they come back, but I doubt it. But that's fine. Why are you doing this to me? Like...
It's for the person next to you. See, they have a Killian.
No, we're passing this way. They passed these 3 cards to us.
Okay, but they have an Ajani. So they get white and black.
Oh, God. I'm so mad, dude. Look at this.
You can't have it all.
Doesn't mean I'm not going to try. Alright, I'll let you do some things, and I'll just try to figure this out for myself.
Marcus is here in chat saying sup.
What's up, Marcus? Great to see you. How are you? And happy Magic Monday.
Always nice to see you.
Agreed. Does this go to the sideboard?
Fizzy says, okay, so this friend is homeless, and she struggles with substances. About a month ago, she dropped offline, and I couldn't reach her. I thought she died. Her ex just texted me. She's alive in treatment.
Okay.
Good.
That's very good news.
Good. Because that's 2 birds with 1 stone. She's treating her addiction as well as having a safe, warm place to stay. Well, cool place to stay. Let's put it that way.
Sure, yeah.
This time of year, but
yeah, but still, no, that's right. None of these. So this one.
Marcus says he's back in North Carolina for a bit.
Okay. For fun reasons, I hope. We're taking this. Yeah, we'll take this. That's fine. Makes me
Well,
so
we
sad.
can make 2 decks and see which one is better.
So upsetting. This increment specifies whenever you cast a spell. Draw a card, big score, discard a card, draw 2, make 2 treasure, but it's 4 mana at instant speed. I mean, pretty sure we have enough 4-drops already. Good God, man. There is Expressive Fire Dancer, which we almost took before, but then we didn't, and we do not have a lot of 2s. This is a 3, but it's a rare. Maybe I want this one. I'll take the Professor.
A second one of these?
Mm-hmm. With a Scolding Administrator.
Alright, so take it.
But there's a Rapture. No, man. We committed. We're sticking to what we committed to.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, if we've got enough stuff in our Silver Quill sideboard deck, then we can, make it work.
4, 5, 6. We don't. We definitely don't. Yeah, this pack is insane for Silver Quill, though. Moment of Reckoning, Scolding Administrator, Last Gasp, Wander Off. Incredible. You think stock up over Rapturous Moment? We don't have any big... Okay. Fair enough. What do you do? Not enough. We take the land. Let's fix what's broken as well. Yeah, we picked the wrong one. That's unfortunate, man. But it's okay.
So, how much time do you have?
This is pack 3. We're not pivoting at the beginning of pack 3. Doesn't make any sense. It's not anybody's fault. It just happens, right? Like, we were literally like perfectly even throughout, and we ended up having to pick one, and we did, and it was the wrong one. But we had to stake our claim and put a flag somewhere. Like, this is like, yeah, it's so annoying. Because now we don't have enough for Silver Quill. Like, I'll take the Visionary's Dance. That's a good one. We actually get a big spell for our big spells deck. It's our only one. We get Divergent Equation, I guess, as well. This is, like, the worst deck I've ever made, I feel like. This sucks so much ass, man. Oh, no. Okay. It's fine.
Fizzy says, question, if that old man says something again, should I confront him with the nurse? I would say feel out the severity of what
Is said.
Yeah. Like, if it's something that is kind of maybe not that big of a deal, maybe in kind you want to not make that big of a deal of it. But yeah, I would just say, like, feel out the severity, because I think you just need to meet it at the level that it is. Fizzy says I'm out of fucks to give. Yeah. I mean, that's fair. That's totally fair.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this one? I do have a lot of gold cards. So I could play... Where'd he go? I could play this guy. That's 41. What do we want as our deck box? You want this colorful thing?
Yeah.
Whoops. Oh. I love these sleeves.
They're
but
cute.
we have new Rutha ones, or whoever it is, so we'll go down and grab those.
Okay. Yeah. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, agreed. Let's see how we do. Fingers crossed.
Marcus says easiest deck build ever.
Agreed. Turns out when you only have just enough cards to make a deck because you were like waffling over it over and over again, there's only one thing that you can pick.
Right, exactly.
Postmortem Professor, eh? Okay. I'm going to play my Soloist. Which actually, it's a fine blocker for this, I guess.
It's just Darth Vader.
Yeah, with the helmet off.
Yeah.
Exile an instant or sorcery from your graveyard to bring this back from the graveyard to the battlefield. Okay. Repartee. I mean, I'm going to call their bluff, or at least, you know, just make sure that we don't take 2 damage. But I'm sure... Yeah. This is going to be kind of how we do this tonight, I think. But that's okay. I'm so mad. Like I say, it's okay, but I'm like really upset about it. But we will move on. Why do they also have Tackle Artist? Why are you playing off color? That's so weird. Okay.
But they have Emrakul sleeves.
That's correct.
So they're cool.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Emrakul.
Wow. And so I think I do this. I mean, obviously I attack with the mascot. Surveil 2. The land can go away because I definitely don't need that. I have plenty of those. And I attack for 1. Hooray! I would say we're on the board, but they're still above their starting life total, so not quite.
Fizzy says, I need to get a new PC. My laptop isn't powerful enough to play Subnautica 2.
Oh.
I bought the game, tried to play it, and needed to ask Steam for a refund.
Oh no, that sucks.
Needs 12 gigs of RAM minimum.
Wow.
My laptop has 8.
That sucks. All right, let's play Careful Study. Draw 2, discard 2. I already have a land, so I will discard the other one as well. And we got Resonating Loot. That's fun. But it also means that we can trade off this Spellbook Seeker and not give a damn. So let's go like that. Attack for 2. But yeah, we're going to use this Spellbook Seeker to trade with the Tackle Artist, or at least attempt to. I think we can stabilize a bit, because now all these 2-powered things that are attacking, we can get rid of one of them at a time with our 1/4s. So hopefully it'll make them less interested in attacking, maybe? We'll see.
I got the refund easy at least.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
They kill my flyer and make all their creatures bigger, and now I can't kill the 2 things that... Oh, they're attacking with everything. Doesn't the poet do shit? Yeah, it does. So, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I literally can't double block anything or I'd die. So I take 8 and go to 1.
1 is not 0.
Yeah, but this deck cannot fight back from 1. This deck can't fight. This is like the shittiest deck I've ever made.
Well, that's because you don't have any fight cards.
Oh,
Joe.
is that why?
Yeah.
I'll just play every 1/4 that my deck can muster. And by that I mean, I guess this becomes a 2/5, but all of their creatures are lethal, so we're still dead. Turns out the Repartee deck is good, and it's what I should have gone with.
Thank you, Kumura Quarry. Fizzy Star says, oh, I remember you both never got to see Iron Lung, correct?
That is correct.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that is correct.
Very upsetting. So I definitely would have wanted to see that in theaters. You can now mark...
You can now.
You can now. Mark put the movie on YouTube to rent/buy a few days ago. Cool.
Very cool. So I could do this, or I could just put, like, keep this and get rid of one of these, or I could just put this on the bottom. I don't know that I have ways of getting stuff back from my graveyard, right? Like spells back from my graveyard. So maybe I just ditch that to the bottom in case we have shuffling stuff that we're doing or able to do. Hey, it's Appa. Alright, well we have 3 4-drops in hand and 3 lands. So we need a land over the next couple of turns, please and thank you. That's not it, and that's another 4-drop actually. So, really need a land. The deck's bad enough. I'd rather also be able to cast my spells that don't win me the game. Hopefully. Rehearsed Debater is a very good card. I take 2. Okay. I did draw the land. Thank God. Okay. This 1/4 blocks that 1/1 Double Striker very well, unless they use this and give it +1/+0. It's not an instant, though, right? Sorcery? It is a sorcery. Okay. We're good, then. I mean, there are still... Interesting. Whenever you cast a spell you don't own. Okay. They didn't attack. And we drew a card that we literally can't cast because it's double blue. But we can cast any of these 4-drops, so... I'd rather play the 3/3 than the 1/4? Does that make sense? Yeah, because I actually have no spells right now. That makes sense. I have no spells right now, so... despite the fact that all my cards have Opus. And now we wait. We did make them stop attacking. That was fun. For a turn, we made them stop attacking. Now we get attacked for 5 at least. Now we get attacked for 7. Double strike. Wow. We just go to 4 on turn 4. I guess I'm supposed to, like, chump block, right? Because it doesn't have trample. Okay. I lose a creature, but because it's only got double strike this turn, it would be very stupid for me to just take all that damage. But with 5 mana, I can't double spell. I can literally only play one thing. And it's supposed to be this, but I need to be able to, like, block effectively, so it's going to be this instead. The issue is if they play anything that targets, like literally this card right here for 1 mana, I won't be able to kill their 4/4 anymore with my 4/3. But let's see if they see the line. Okay. So anyway, how was everybody's weekend? Did you ask this already and I wasn't paying attention?
I did not.
Okay. Let us know. Okay, so I could block here and stop this double striker from existing. Okay, let me trade. Take 5. Okay, Flusterstorm is interesting because we can play the Sky Whale as like a decent blocker and keep up Flusterstorm to counter something. That's fun. Okay, let's try that. I don't hate that.
Fizzy says, my weekend was good. Andre and I had friends over for a dinner night.
Okay.
What'd you guys have? We made stew and a nice salad. Oh, okay.
That is very cool. What? Am I... Oh, it's an instant or sorcery only. Okay. Whew. Okay. I mean, that sucks regardless, but I was like, why couldn't I counter it? But it's because it's only an instant or sorcery that we can counter. That really sucks. Okay. Look at the top X, where X is the number of creatures you control. Put 1 into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Okay. Well.
Oh, and we had white wine, too.
Nice.
Did you have dessert?
So I'm going to block here and here. Take 4, go to 9. Okay. Okay. We drew the land. I'm going to play the Pensive Professor, I think. I think that makes sense. And I'm going to attack with my Vigilant Flyer for 1. That's all I can do right now. And Flusterstorm, not really going to help. That's a creature. Not really going to help.
The night before, we also went to dinner for a friend's birthday / graduation to be a nurse.
Wow, there was both. They did both around the same period of time. That's awesome. Or like, I guess their birthday just is around graduation season. But that's really cool. That good for them.
I mean, my birthday party was also a real estate
That's true.
party
It was.
for getting my license.
That's right. It was awesome. That was a fun party.
But that's just, I assume, because we can't afford to do more than one party.
Unfortunately, I couldn't Flusterstorm that because it would have just been unless they paid 3, and they do have 3 open, so I just had to deal with it, unfortunately. Which means that I guess I just chump here, block here, take 5 and go to 4. Okay. Seize the spoils, discard a card, draw 2 cards, make a treasure. Would mean that I would have 4 mana left over to play something else. Okay. I could try that. And I'll discard Flusterstorm because it's not going to help me here anymore. It's way too late to have drawn it. Opus triggers Stock Up and Textbook Tabulator. Top 5, 1 into your hand, the rest in the bottom.
Fizzy says, yeah, it just happened to be the same day. That's nice.
Very cool. Auto pay with the... Well, hold on. Cancel. Combat. Attack for 2. Tackle Artist. Auto pay with the treasure.
My birthday got, like, postponed 3 months or something because of that. So, definitely wasn't the same day for me. The Doc Zoom is here saying, you know you're a Magic streaming addict when you spend half of the weekend watching MTG regional championships, brought to you by Really Big Card Store from DC, London, and Japan.
Wow. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. They're attacking us with 5 creatures. We're just super dead, right? Like, we block the biggest things, this, and take 4 and exactly die.
How was it? Did you learn a lot about the formats and everything? Thank you, Stabler Crafty.
You got it. Thank you. Alright. We're 0-2. Let's try again. Dusky. What a name. Okay. It's an interesting hand. I'm going to make it work, but this is a weird one. Okay. We only got 2 of these tap lands, and they're just both in our opening hand. But we don't have any 1 or 2 drops right now in hand, so not that big of a deal yet. We'll see if that changes. Oh, look, they have the Through the Omen Paths sleeves that you like.
Yeah.
We have 2 of the whales. 3 of the whales. Like I said, weird hand. We're going to make it work. Stock Up. Okay. We know that card.
It's a horde of Kyogre. But they're legendary, so there's only 3 in the horde.
That's awesome. They're really thinking about this stock up. There you go. They got it. Sleight of Hand. Okay. I'm gonna, as we know, I'm gonna start with the increment card. I would love a land next turn. I guess I could Sleight of Hand and hope for a land. And then I could play the Elemental Mascot as well, and so get 2 increment triggers on this. 1 for the Sleight of Hand, 1 for the Elemental Mascot. And then draw 2 cards in addition to the card we get off Sleight of Hand. As long as this guy lives. That makes sense. Okay. I still think we do this for a land. Well, that's perfect.
You got it.
Just as we planned. Let's... Couldn't have drawn it up any better myself. All right. That's great. That's very funny. What do you do? Enters or attacks, draw, and then discard. Okay. I mean, if I get another land, I could keep up Flusterstorm. Right now, I can't do that if I play a Kyogre.
One of many.
Garrison Excavator. 3/4 with Menace. Ooh, we drew the land. Sick as hell. All right, let's play this. Let's play this. Let's attack for 1. Okay. Very good. And actually, if they play a spell that we counter with Flusterstorm, we would have enough power on our creatures to actually be able to block them profitably. I mean, I'm going to do it. Because then I'm going to hopefully counter this spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've played nothing, so they'd have to tap 5 or more. 5 or 6 for me to actually be able to counter it. It did not happen. Okay, okay. Interesting. Okay. 4/4, and they bring back the burn spell. And make it 2/2. We got Seize the Spoils. Or another Sky Whale, leave up Flusterstorm. Go to combat, just attack with this one. Okay. And play this. Okay. This is going to be a tough one. But these Sky Whales are very good, so they might actually help us. I imagine, because this deals 4, yeah, so they can kill any of our creatures. It's just that, like, do you kill one Sky Whale when the other one's sitting right there, or do you go after the Elemental Mascot? But don't ask me, I don't know. The thing is, if they kill first, then I can't stop it with Flusterstorm. If they play something else first, 3-drop, 2-drop, something like that, then we will be able to stop the burn spell if and when they use it. Ah. They played a land and played a 5-drop. That's not nothing. Uh-oh. Okay, so now they are exiling a card from a graveyard, so they can choose one from mine. But then that doesn't trigger the Lorecast, or the Excavator, unless they target their own graveyard. Which, I mean, they have a land in there. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then they get a 2/2. Okay, but the 2 4-powered things are the scary ones. So I guess I take 8? That really sucks. Okay. We drew another land. Do we just seize the spoils? Discarding the land? I think we do. Let's try it. Discard the land. Okay, okay. And drew a land as well. So we could play this. Return the favor would say copy an instant sorcery, activated or triggered ability, or change the target. Okay. So if I play this, I actually get to keep up this and Flusterstorm right now. That's interesting. Go to combat. I guess I could attack with one of them for 4. Yeah. Because the only blocker they have is a 3/4, so it would die. So they'll presumably just take 4 and go to 14. Hopefully. Yeah. Perfect. I'll end my turn. All right, so these 2 cards are actually going to be hopefully kind of helpful for us here. Let's see what we can do. Come on. I'm like really nervous now. Because we like actually have opportunities. Yeah, they're going straight to combat. And we know we've got some stuff to do during combat if they try to mess around with things. So that's fine. They get a 2-2. You got it. So the last one until something else goes to the graveyard. Yeah, they're just swinging out here. That really, really, really sucks. This gets +3/+0. So we're going to block here and here, I think. Take 8. Okay. Oh, they just let that happen. Great. I need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Play the other Sky Whale. I mean, it didn't help us last turn. I think we're just dead now. This sucks so much. Okay, they're going to try to burn the whale, I guess. And then we just... It's just that it's at the end of our turn, so we don't get any of the... Okay, they're just surveilling? Okay. That's a helpful thing. But they still have 3 mana left. So they can still burn one of the whales or the mascot, whatever. They can try to kill one of our creatures. We just change the target and kill their 4/4 instead. But is that enough? Oh, they didn't even do it. Okay. Because they're just going to combat and swinging out because they know we can't do anything about it. Because we didn't do anything about it last turn either. God damn it, man. That sucks so hard. Oh, it's got fucking Menace too? Great. Hooray. That sucks so much.
Thank you, Dusky.
Okay. Alright. We're going to reset. And we're going to try again. And we're going to do better this time. That's all. We went 0-3. We're not even going to talk about it. We're just going to move on. We're going to use a draft token. And we're going to try again. Ready?
And pick an archetype earlier this time.
I was just trying to read the signals, and they just were perfectly even until they weren't, and that was rough. Okay. What are you, Mythic? Crackle with Power, huh? Crackle with Power. It's X, 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 and 2 red. Crackle with Power deals 5 times X damage to each of up to X targets. Do you like this card? Do you remember this card?
I guess.
I'm gonna take it. It's a mythic, and it's pretty cool. This was from original Strixhaven, and Crackle with Power had Rowan on it, one of the twins, or the female of the twins. Lift up the very land and unleash its fury upon your enemies. Secrets of the Faradorn Sorcerers.
Oh.
Okay. But yeah, Crackle with Power it is. It's an interesting one. Because this is from the, obviously from the spells, Mystical Archive. That's the words I was looking for. Ad Nauseam Mythic from the Mystical Archive. 5 mana instant, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. You may repeat this process any number of times.
Crazy.
It's too much, and I'm definitely not taking it, but that's really funny.
The, like, weird surrealist art is a lot.
Yes, it is.
That's a lot of vomit.
Yeah, well, it's all paper. It's paper. It's all that, like, information or whatever. X damage, where X is the number of colors the mana spent. Exile cards on the top of your library equal to the excess damage. Play those cards until the end of your next turn. Okay, I mean, it's early on enough. If I take a Converge card, that's pretty good for us.
Guillerme is here saying the suspense is in the air. Joe and Amy are at a fancy coffee shop in New York. From a distance, they spot someone famous. Could it be an Italian singer? A Hollywood actor? No, it's Guillerme!
What's up, Guillerme? Happy Magic Monday. How are you? I've literally never seen this card in my life. 5 mana, choose one. 6 damage to a creature, 2 damage to each creature you don't control, or make a 3/3 with flying against haste until end of turn. But there's also just Mana Sculpt, and I'm going to take Mana Sculpt, and there's Deduce as well. So, I mean, seems like Prismari is pretty open.
He says, "Hi, people. Nice day for you."
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Are we...
Is it a nice day for you, Guillerme?
That's a fair question as well. Do we take Campus Composer, which is pretty good, or do we take Procrastinate? I feel like between the two, I kind of want to take Procrastinate, but one of them's an uncommon, and I feel like I should, pay more attention to that. I love Repel Calamity so much, but not for this deck. But that art is so good. But yeah, I'll take the Composer, I think. 4 mana 3/4 is not bad. And then the fact that you can later pay 5 mana as a spell to make a 3/3 flyer is very good for multiple reasons. Obviously, it triggers your bigger opus, right? 5 mana or more as a spell. But also, you get a 3/3 flyer, which is always very good. Flyers, always good in Magic.
That's for sure.
Let's see who we're drafting with. Pac-Man, Han shot it. Oh, Han shot first. Hitomi, Young Shimada, Zeno 2022, Damp Queen. Either congrats or I'm sorry to hear that. And Leo.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you think it's Zeno from Katamari?
Zeno from Katamari?
Yeah, wasn't that the little dude's name?
No, he was just the prince. Zeno is the little guy from Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. So maybe it's from that.
Maybe. Ooh, I think I'm actually... So, for this deck, I think... Am I supposed to take Seize the Spoils? Or am I just supposed to take Rapturous Moment? Uh-oh. That's so scary. Maybe it's Seize the Spoils. Maybe the big spells come back to us. Yeah, see, so here's a Converge card. Here's a Converge card. There's another Seize the Spoils, and there's a Visionary's Dance. Like, we want all of these right now.
Is it a nice day for you, Guillerme?
That's a good question. Let's take... I guess I'm supposed to take this over these. Like, these are fine. These are not the best versions of these cards.
He says yes.
Oh, good. How so? Why? What was good? I wanna feel good too. So let me know what was good about it. Oh no. Is it the charm or is it the mascot? I think it's the charm. Again, one's common, one's uncommon, so we're likely to see more of these. So I'll take the charm. Well, it's got to be Chase Inspiration, I guess. Okay, we could take an Ancestral Anger early. And hope that we see more. And if we don't, we cut it. None of these. This does say creature and or land, so I'll put that in the sideboard because that could help us.
Small group in chat tonight.
Yeah. Hopefully you're all, again, let us know how you're doing, how your weekend was. We can talk a bit about our weekend when I'm not drafting, because we had kind of a fun one this weekend.
Yeah, we did.
Really, really cool. So we'll talk about that momentarily, but that doesn't mean you all can't be typing up your weekends to let us know while I'm doing this. That would be a good use of that time period or time frame. Although, looks like, okay, there's a couple people. It's like distributed around. but yeah, I will say with what we did this weekend, we got back pretty late last night, which was, you know, I mean, it was worth it, right? It was a good thing that we were out that late, but it meant that today was a bit of a sleepy one for me, at least. You mentioned for you as well.
For a short period of time, yes.
Gotcha. Spend it only to cast instants or sorceries. Okay, so that's not helpful for the Converge cards. I could take Paradox Gardens, actually. That would be quite helpful. This taps only to add a green, and you need a green to play it, so that's not as helpful as a Paradox Gardens. So I will take the land over the Converge card and see how we do with that. Right now we have 2 Converges. They're both 5 mana, which makes sense. There's 5 colors, 5 mana. So they want to give you the opportunity to pay as much of it as you can. Okay, well, we are a Prismari deck, and we've got Vibrant Outburst, which is a very good card. We know that. Or Traumatic Critique. I really like this one.
Guillerme says, today I took my brother to rehearsals for the children's classical music choir. He was selected to join the official choir of the city of Sao Paulo, which is a highly regarded musical group in Brazil. We're so proud. He's been practicing for a few years now and is already rehearsing with the other children. Davy is 12 years old and is a beautiful, lively blind boy. He is Davy. Davy is your name.
Do you mean his name? But that's awesome. And congratulations to your brother.
Yeah.
And it's great that you're so proud of him too. I mean,
yeah.
That's, that's just a good family right there.
Yeah, and I hope he's proud of himself too, because that sounds like a pretty great accomplishment.
It really does, yeah.
I know he's only 12, so, he might not necessarily understand the gravity of how cool it is, but I think in the future he will if he doesn't right now.
Yeah. I got a rapturous moment there. That was helpful. I like that quite a bit. Fireworks of all kinds fill the skies of Summit Fest. Okay. Interesting.
I guess that hand is the summit.
Maybe. That hand is an archaic hand, I think, or at least a statue, maybe?
Yeah.
Some of this stuff is wild, man. This art is like so much. This frog's like really doing it. They've got a wonderful dance that they're doing. Well, nothing that helps me cast my other spells. So I guess it's just the Fire Dancer.
Doc Zoom says, looking at cosmetics earlier today, had to snag the Noxious Newt avatar, but they also have Annabelle, the owl student, as an avatar and a pet.
That's cool. I didn't know that. Oh, actually, yes. I guess I knew that they were a pet. I didn't, or a companion. I didn't know that they were a sleeve as well, and that's or an avatar, I should say, and that's really cool.
I think that's a little weird that they would have it as both. I think you need to pick which one it's going to be.
Oh no! I'm taking the. Oh god, that's rough. Oh, there's another Archaic's Agony. Or there's Quick Study. I'm going to try the Agony. Do I want this? There's Tome Blast, and there's Deluge Virtuoso.
My stomach keeps growling.
Oh no. We need more 3s. We have a lot of 2s. So I'm going to take the Virtuoso. I'm not going to take the land because it's both colors of that land are off color. And so if we want to, cut these 3 Converge cards that we have. I don't want to also have picked a land that we're not going to use at all. Like, at least Paradox Gardens shares a color with us. So, like, we have the option if we want to do that. But otherwise, we can just kind of stick to Prismari. Like, I'm not going to take this over this. And we don't have any of the, like, big payoffs for Converge stuff. So, like, out of all of this, I'm going to take this, but it's going on the sideboard. And I'm taking this, but this is also going in the sideboard, even though it's a rare in our colors, but it cares about, like, hating on non-basic lands, so...
Guillerme says, little by little, I'm adapting Magic to Braille for him. I'm developing software to help him read the cards.
That's awesome.
That's amazing, Guillerme.
Very, very cool. Alright, there's an Emeritus of Woe with Demonic Tutor. It's a mythic, but I think I have to pass it. There's an Expressive Fire Dancer or a Landscape Painter. I guess because I already have a Fire Dancer, I'm supposed to take a Painter here. There's nothing that's helping me converge at all, which really sucks. And I'm passing this mythic, which I'm sure someone's going to be very happy about. But it's definitely nowhere near what I'm doing. Like, even if I were, like, leaning into splashing for some sort of Quandrix, that's also not black, so we can't do that either. So, Landscape Painter it is.
I'm really curious about the Braille, Guillerme, because I feel like that's got to be really difficult. The software makes sense to me. Like, if the software, like, reads the card, I feel like that would be really simple, right? Like, if you could get it to work well enough, right? That it could read any card to him, that would work so much better probably than trying to make each card have Braille. But I don't know what you're doing. I'd love to hear more about it so I can understand it better. He says, so far I've been able to make good progress on the project. Think I'll finish it in 2 months. I'll try to put it online to help other blind players.
That is so cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I have to imagine the first thing that popped in my head, and so like Amy said, definitely give us more context, more information if you're willing to and or, you know, able to. But the first thing that popped in my head was like using your phone to, like, because there are apps that like scan what a card looks like and tell you how much it's worth because they know exactly what the card is. So then they like check TCG Player's database or whatever, and then tell you like what the market price of that card is just from like snapping a picture of it or whatever.
Right.
So if you were to have a card and you like snapped a picture of it with your phone, and then it like told you, if you were wearing like an earpiece or something, and it told you the name of the card and what it did, like what it said on the card.
Right.
You know, that's the first thing I thought of. That doesn't mean that makes the most sense, but...
Well, that's why I say, like, when you asked us about the Braille the other day, I was like, that sounds very hard. Because there's so many cards that exist already in Magic. And every time a new set comes out, there's going to be that many more cards every single time. So trying to do Braille, I feel like that's a goal that like that goalpost always moves, you know, but something that can read the card to him no matter what the card is a great thing, because then you don't have to keep adding one, you know, every time cards get added to the game, you know. Let's see. The Doc Zoom says Tiny Bones is both an avatar and a companion. That's so weird to me.
Ooh, the rare that's...
Is there anyone else that is?
We don't have a lot of creatures. Ironically, I'll take a creature because we don't have enough creatures to take this creature. So funny. But anyway, that's fine. We'll take Elemental Mascot, I think, over the Brainstorm card. We're not very creature heavy, unfortunately.
Fizzy Star says, okay, so I asked. I could report the guy, but nothing would really happen. The guy has dementia, so he'd forget what he was told 2 minutes later.
Yeah,
I'm
unfortunately.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, it feels like that's probably something you're gonna have to deal with a lot with that population, right? That sucks.
Yeah, okay, so they were unwilling to do what you had suggested. I mean, I guess because they just feel like it's not really going to work. See, Holland is here saying, hey, with a wave. Sorry I'm late.
What's up, C. Holland? Great to see you. Never have to apologize for being late, you know that.
Nope. Guillerme says, yes, while Braille is helpful, it can also be a hindrance. That's because it wouldn't be possible to include everything on the card. Oh, yeah, that's true, because it would have to be so small.
Yeah.
He says, so my idea has been to create a system within the Braille code that allows him to identify the card.
Cool.
Okay.
That would be a lot of memorization, though, no?
Then the system will automatically display the abilities and descriptions for each card in the deck.
Gotcha.
Display it. The mobile scanning system seems to already exist.
Yes.
But that could end up getting in the way during gameplay. So I'm trying to get around that hurdle by at least identifying the card.
Okay.
But yes, it's a big challenge. Not needing a cell phone is difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still feel like I don't understand yet how this would work. Like, maybe I would need to see it or like have you explain it to me better, but I just my brain's not wrapping around it.
Mm-hmm.
But you think you're gonna be done in 2 months? That would be pretty impressive, Guillermo.
Also agreed.
Because I don't even understand how you're gonna make it work at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mystery to me.
Leech Collector.
I'm going to record a video explaining it. Okay, cool.
Very cool.
Okay, so
Ugh.
is this going to be proprietary for you? Or it's not because the scanning technology already exists?
Discard a card. Will be this one. Sacks a creature and sacks a land. Okay. They sure did get rid of my land.
Because if this can be proprietary for you, I would monetize it.
Goodbye. Crackle with Power is on top. God damn. Well, it doesn't go into the graveyard, that's for sure. Not going to let that happen. Of course, we don't have our fourth land now. Which is very rough, because now we can't play either of these without a fourth land. We can play this, but it has to target a creature, and we don't have one of those right now. So, that Smallpox did good work for them. I sure do take two. Haha! Perfect. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to want to, any bit of this that you're creating from scratch, you're going to want to make sure that nobody else steals out from under you, so.
You're going to kill it now? It's going to make me really sad. Please don't kill it. Of course. Oh, you know what? They didn't kill it. They exiled it. That's different. They did what I asked. They did not kill it. Okay, let's play this 3-4. Now, what does this do? Surveil 2, draw 1 damage to each of up to 2 targets. Return a non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Very cool. Very cool. All right, so they're going to immediately cast it on Mazio and then hit us for 8. No, they're just attacking for 3. Okay. Interesting choice. This would bounce something. Also does 1 damage to each of up to 2 targets, which is very good for me. Or I could play a 3/3 flyer. That is a sorcery. They can see that, so I'm just going to do that. They're stuck on 3 land after their smallpox. I've been drawing more, which is good for us. Very good for us. They just have rare removal. Search for a basic? Yes, I will take the red. More lands is helpful to me because we get closer to actually being able to crackle with power. Burog Banemaker. 1 damage to each of 1 or 2 targets, huh? Sounds pretty good. Yeah, obviously you don't attack with that one. I take 8 and I go to 3. Okay. You got it. Seize the spoils, huh? I mean, they're like... This is an instant, though, huh? They're at 17? Do I discard Chase Inspiration here? I feel like I don't. I feel like I just hold. No attacks and pass. So the thing is, Chase Inspiration can save my Campus Composer. Because I don't know what they're going to try to do here, but... Oh, okay. They don't have the mana, so I'm just going to do this now. 1 damage to 1 or 2 targets. Kill them both. In response to you paying 2/3 of your mana. Now that resolves on nothing. And then they do or don't attack. They do attack. I will block. Oh, it's flying. And I die. Great.
Thank you, Sayer the Fervent. The Doc Zoom says Squee is both. So is Fibblethip and the Homunculus and the TMNT Turtles and Splinter, plus Chocobo versions
Jesus.
of Jason Chandra. Yeah, but it's Chocobo, so that's not the same. Oh, and the Jace puppet as well. Yeah, which is a puppet. So
Well,
that's, I'm not counting those.
Right, and that's from a different card. Because that's a Rakdos puppeteer that's made a puppet of Jace. But all those other ones are... That's true. I had forgotten about those.
Yeah, I didn't realize there were any that were both.
I guess I'm keeping this hand. This one's weird, but I'm okay with it, I guess. I just don't have a lot of creatures, so like this card feels real bad. And if I'm playing 41, I really should cut this card. If we, can. Alright. We have an Archaic's Agony, and we now have white mana for Converge. So that's good. We can do up to 3. Crack with Power. I don't know that I'm ever going to be able to cast that card. 3 damage to... They said, oops. I'm going to pass. 3 damage to any target. Tap up to 1 target creature. Okay. Well. Oh. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh. I let them attack. They didn't. Okay, good. 3 damage here. Tap here. Perfect. Ah, Campus Composer. That's good. We're going to actually seize the spoils with... Chase Inspiration. We talked about this card not being good enough, so we'll discard it. Draw 2 lands and make a treasure, huh? Alright. It's helping us get near Crackle with Power. That's not bad. And in fact... Exile cards from the top of our library equal to the excess damage dealt. Huh. So I could just kill their flyer and, exile a butt-ton of cards, right? Or I could hold, play the Mascot or the Composer. I think it's supposed to be the Mascot first as a good blocker, and then, they've only got now 3 cards in hand, but they just drew 1. Yeah, and 1's a land. Okay. This is promising. Another Glyph Mage. Okay. Sure. I mean, block no matter what, and, I take 2 at the... Yeah, I block. You got it. You did it. Okay, Tome Blast deals 2 damage. Can we do both? Oh, but we'd need the treasure, which we don't want to do. Archaic's Agony isn't going to be super helpful here, right? But we would get white, blue, red, green, maybe? Like, or black, obviously. So we'd get 4. We could do 4 damage to something. I just don't know if that's worth it right now. I think I just play the Composer. We're not under any threat at the moment. And now we have a perfect blocker for their 3/3s as well. I'm, of course, going to attack for 1. Why wouldn't I? It's a free damage, basically. Perfect. And we end our turn. Okay. You know what? This is fine. Is this a sorcery? It is a sorcery. That's also a sorcery. Informed Inkrite. But with Repartee, they make a 1/1 flyer. So play the land. Play the Tome Blast on the Inkrite. Immediately. Okay. Right. Okay. Combat. 2 in the air. They take it. And again, I think we just chill. Okay. Yeah. Because again, I don't want to use this treasure. I want to save it for a converge thing of some sort. But basically, we're on the front foot here. Render speechless. What does it do again? Ah, they get to pick a non-land card from it and make me discard it. That is a massive problem. Okay, great. I just lose Crackle with power now. They're both removal, technically. But oh, it was the Agony, not the Crackle? That is a big surprise to me.
There you go.
Wow, okay. I mean, block? Easily block? It's like the easiest block of my life. You have no cards in hand? Like, okay, sure, you did it. I'll take my turn. Traumatic Critique. X damage to any target. Draw 2, discard 1. And it's an instant. I could kill the flyer and deal X equals 3 would make this 5 mana. So then the big Opus would trigger on Elemental Mascot. So let's do that. X equals 3. Targeting here. Auto paying with the 5. Okay. Oh, jeez. Discarding the land. Playing the island from exile, right? Yes, perfect. Mana Sculpt is up if we need it too now. Let's go to combat. Attack with the flyer for 2. We're just slowly chipping. Ooh, they do chump block. I don't see why. You're at 17, but that's fine. Now this counters any spell. Do we control a wizard? We do not. That's a Merfolk Bard. Okay. So we're going to block here and here and take 2. And then counter whatever this is going to be. Interjection.
Godalope is here in chat, saying that card reminded me of the massive dragon from How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
How are you, Godalope?
Yeah, great to see you. Okay, Rapturous Moment is nice. Sorcery. Draw 3, discard 2, add 5. But what would that do for us here? How does that help is the appropriate question. I think if we just make another flyer, right? Because they clearly are going to have trouble dealing with our flyers. Oh, and we can Expressive Fire Dancer also, huh? That's good, that's good. Thank you, Elemental Mascot. Then attack for 2 in the air. But next turn we can attack for 3 in the air plus 1. Okay. Yeah, they're just like swinging out with Want and Abandon here, which is great. I'm happy about that. Great. Just lose all your resources. All right. Archaic's Agony can do 3 damage. and it is 5 mana. Do we just do it to get rid of the Glyph Mage, or do we not care? I guess if we do that, we can double Opus, double Big Opus. Yeah, we're going to do it. Hold on. Let's make sure that this is white. Okay. Archaic's Agony, targeting here, auto pay, double Mega Opus trigger. It's a land. Amazing. Do we play a land already? We did not. Play the land. Combat, swing out. Before we have Crackle with Power, they're already at 1. End the turn.
He says, doing good, still crazy, LOL, but better mentally than a few weeks ago, LOL.
That's awesome.
Any hand lands?
Not this time, because, although, you know what? Godalope, just for you, this is our hand land. How's that? I love it. We're going to go with 4, 5, 6. X equals 3. Choose up to 3 targets. 1, 2, submit 2. Pay. Oh, did I do it wrong? Oh, it's 2. It's 2 mana. Or 2. X equals 2, my bad.
He does the rock and roll devil horns symbol.
Alright, so we auto pay with everything. Crackle with Power. Big Opus triggers twice. Hit those 2. They go to -9 and we win.
Thank you, Garnet of Flame, the Brilliant. I guess that's why they were Azula. Garnet of Flame.
Yeah. Okay, well, we got to Crackle with Power, but I mean, we had one regard. Like, we didn't have to. They were at 1, and they had 1 blocker and no cards in hand. Like, we didn't have to do it to them, but they also knew we had it, so they were letting us do it, which is very kind of them. But we dealt 5 times 2 damage, so we dealt 10 damage to them and 10 damage to their 1/1. Seems like a little bit of overkill.
Yeah.
But they let me do it, so I did. So, yes.
May says, one more victory. Good game.
Thank you very much. 1,500 gold as well. Would you look at that? Okay. First win of the night. Let's keep it going.
So, Godalope, did you explain to us why things were crazy? Or is it just because the girls were going off to school and they're leaving the nest?
Well, now they're done, right?
Oh, is that what it was?
For the semester, right? I would assume.
I thought they were going off to college.
That was a while ago.
Oh.
It's June now, right? So it's the end of the semester. Time got away from me big time when people were talking about, like, oh yeah, school's letting out. I'm like, what do you mean school's letting out? What month is it? Where are we?
Ugh.
So burrito.
He says they finished first year of college.
Hell
okay.
Yeah. This hand is probably just bad. I'm gonna mulligan it. This is actually better. I can't lie. This is a much better hand. Come on. There we go.
So what was going on then, Godalope?
Okay, we drew a 3rd land. I'll take it. That is wonderful. I forgot to take out the Chase Inspiration. I remembered because we discarded it to this last time. And so when I saw this, I was like, but we don't have Chase Inspiration to discard. But we still might. Oh, in fact, look at how convenient. This rare gets to die. Goodbye. It's a good card, too.
Yep.
Okay. Something I can kill with 3 damage or less. Or 2 things that I can kill with 1 damage. Okay. Do I need to kill this? It's another rare, though. Damn, they're just styling on us now. It is a 2/2 first striker. If an opponent has more cards in hand than you, this creature becomes prepared. And we did, because we weren't playing anything. That is Vibrant Outburst, so I guess we just wait. End of the turn. But it's already prepared, so it can't be double prepared. So I'm not worried about that. This spell lets all of us draw 3 cards. It's pretty funny. Do I... fine. They attack for 2. We take 2. It's just 2. I don't mind as much about that. And then...
Work just kept spiraling. Still bad, but been able to get out of a funk. Fixed printer issues and started moving forward.
Awesome.
And had a nice day at a vendor flea market yesterday in Boston Lake.
Amazing.
Oh, so nice. Okay.
Yeah. What if I play this and bounce this back to your hand and then make you discard a card? Wouldn't that be fun? They let us each draw 3 cards. We drew 3 and they drew 3. They discarded the rare. Sick as hell. Okay. Let's play the blue. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. We have 4 now. I mean, Elemental Mascot, maybe? I don't know. I feel like it's just going to die, but that's okay.
Okay, so work with the printer you were having issues with, or you have a job right now that you were having issues with? Because I know that you were looking for a job.
Oh, yeah, I just assumed it was the second one, that it was like printer issues on top of like crazy work stuff.
Right. And it could be.
Good question.
So, got moved to a store in CP instead of way up in Warrensburg.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Sudden change and thrown in deep end without any floaties or donuts I was offered, LOL. But coming here to get some smiles, chat it up.
That's obviously very wonderful to hear. Thank you. Of course.
And maybe hear reference to Detective Crab. 3D printer issues separate.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, what are you trying to do here? Nothing? I'm just going to attack you for 1.
Because I was going to ask you if you had any luck with looking for a new job or not. Because I know that I was gonna talk to you about it a bunch, and then I never did. And then I did tell you, like, oh, go to the state website because they're hiring in a lot of agencies right now.
This may have been wrong. Maybe I should have just cast this. For each of those cards, its owner may play it until the end of their next turn. Okay. So next turn I can play Elemental Mascot back again. That's good. I would like to do that, please. Thank you.
He says, yeah, gonna do that tomorrow, state site.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
And good luck.
I recommend it just because I recently-ish went to a job fair, and a majority of the things there were state jobs. They're just hiring in a lot of places right now.
Yeah, we just finished doing interviews in my department for people as well.
Dragonbane is here saying, hi, was playing Marvel Rivals with a friend. How goes the draft?
This draft is going a lot better than the last one, I will tell you that much. But otherwise, things are going very well. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. We were saying we had a pretty good weekend.
Yes.
We didn't talk about why yet, though,
No.
so you didn't miss that at least.
That's true. And please, whenever you're ready, please feel free.
Why don't you let us know how your weekend was, Dragonbane?
Yes, please.
Godalope says, had to get...
Head in a better place. Like
Oh, I had to get my head in a better place for hit and all. After my procedure on liquid diet and Miralax to prepare, LOL.
I see.
I'll avoid the gory details.
Mm-hmm. We've heard of a similar procedure, or the exact procedure. Alright, is there a way that I can save this? I don't think so. I think the 3/3 just dies here. They abraded it, but that's probably fine. I still have the 1/4.
He says, leave us in suspense, haha. Yeah, we'll tell it in a few minutes.
Yeah. I just figured, we'll finish reading all of your wonderful messages first.
Yeah.
Okay, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I'm playing so many things right now. which is fine, by the way, but, like, what's the... I was kind of hoping to... Well, actually, we still can, because this is what bounces. I was kind of hoping to be able to do this, deal 3 damage to something. What is it doing? What are they doing? Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature target player controls. That is fine as well. Totally fine. Okay. Not a problem at all. Before we pass to attackers, though, I would like to deal 3 damage here, I suppose, and then tap this. That becomes a 2/4, and then you have 2 3/3s that can attack me. I assume they both do, because I can, you know, block and not take damage, but not die, or kill any of them, I should say. Okay. We drew a land. Now, we could seize the spoils and keep up Prismari Charm. Discard the land, draw 2 cards, and make a treasure. Yes, one of them was a land. Good, good. Play the land. There's Traumatic Critique.
Dragon Bean says, it was good. My mom saved an old lady's life
Jesus.
while she was at her craft sale.
Whoa.
She had a sudden heart problem, and my mom and one of her friends took control of the scene and performed CPR.
That's awesome. And I mean, based on the fact that you said
Wow.
saved her life, that means that it was a positive outcome following CPR, which is also a really amazing thing to hear. So congrats to your mom. That's amazing.
And congrats to that woman as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit.
All right, let's go ahead and try to return this to your hand and see what happens. It happens. Okay, great. Pass to blockers. Block here, take 3. Go to 12. Seems fine to me. Perfect. Replay the 4/3. Now you have 4 mana left, so you could cast another spell to... They did. Okay, that kind of sucks, but it's fine. Everything is fine. I can deal 4 damage. I can't deal 9 damage. So, they could play 1 more spell, and then I have to deal 5 damage. I could do that too, but... Never mind. I take my turn. Okay, I drew another land, which I am going to play. I'm then going to... This is an instant. Draw 2, discard 1, though. I think I want to do that now. So this is a 5/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I want to do X = 5, so that even if they have a 1-mana red spell, that it still kills their creature. Because I really need this thing off the field right now. So I'm going to go like that. Get my big Opus trigger. Okay, we already played a land, so I'm going to discard this one. I can't play this one, or I can? I cannot. Okay, that's fine. So we discard 1, exile 1. But now we have, next turn, 7 mana, 2, 3/3 flyers. That's always nice.
Dragonbane says, on the others...
Shit. Did you know that you're allowed to have this card in this format? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Thank you, So Burrito.
They got theirs before we got ours. Good for you.
Dragonbean says, on the other side of the coin, the people we had installing the furnace/AC fucked up and didn't actually check to see if the furnace was running before they left.
Oh.
And it does not work.
Wow.
Sideways mouth face.
Yeah, that's not cool. Okay. Alright, I remembered to take out Chase Inspiration. And now we have 2 archaic, well, they are archaic, but Converge cards in hand with, I mean, if we ever draw a blue, up to 3 colors. I don't know. This is a weird one. I'll keep it, but... Well, they have a Cerberus companion. That's interesting.
Well, it sounds like you're going to have a fun call tomorrow.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does.
Yeah, I tried to make my fun phone call today as well, and they were closed, so I couldn't.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Holy crap. We have 3 Converge cards on us now. I mean, look, if we're going to draw go, or draw land go, and let's keep it going. Pass to you. Look at this swamp. So sick. Edge of Eternity's lands.
Yeah.
Basics.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a refund for something, and they were supposed to call me, but I guess because they don't want to give me the refund, they aren't calling me. So I'm going to have to call them. Because I really don't think it would take this long for the higher-ups to approve it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it's a no, they're just going to say no, and if it's a yes, they'll say yes. Like,
yeah. All right. This is very frustrating that this is going this way right now, but 1, 2, 3. I need a blue. Like, I need to be able to draw a blue here. That would be very nice. I'm going to try to end my turn. Oh, they just do nothing. Okay. Cool. We're kind of just sitting here staring at each other. This is a fun game of Magic. Oh, look. They have a 3-color Rancorous Archaic. I need to draw blue. I can play the same thing. Wouldn't it be funny? Damn it. All right, fine. But Deluge Virtuoso does tap it and put a stun counter on it. So, maybe. Maybe I still have another chance. Let's see. They passed through their whole turn. We did draw a Heated Argument. We still don't have that land, though. 6 damage. And Traumatic Critique would be 2 damage. So, not helpful. Okay, well. I mean, I'm not going to block a 5/5, so I guess I attack for 2. Perfect. End the turn. I could Prismari Charm and bounce that thing back to their hand and make them replay it for 5 mana. Which would be all of their mana. Which means if they play anything before they attack, or I guess target the thing or whatever, I can just bounce it in response. Oh, like that. Would you look at that? Oh, and they get to draw a card, so yes, we do it now. I'll bounce that back to your hand so that you don't draw the card, because the spell then fizzles with no target. Perfect. Kirill, history buff. 2/3, whenever one of our cards leave your graveyard, he becomes prepared, and then they can mill a card, put 2 counters on a creature, and he gains trample until end of turn. There's like... I just need a land. I just so badly need a land. No attacks. End the turn. Alright, so I want them to play the Archaic before they attack. They do. That's amazing. Love it. Because then all that means is they're going to attack. I'm going to bounce their Archaic. My Virtuoso gets bigger. And kills their Kirill, which is hilarious to me. Great. Perfect. Just how we drew it up. This... would let me draw cards. Sure. It stays there. It's slow, but it works. We're going to block like this. Your 2/3 dies. Incredible, dude. Tempo is like a real thing. It's so good. Okay, all right. I would still love a land, though. I mean, drawing 2 cards and discarding 2 cards will help with that. It's just the 2 cards. What are we going to discard is really more the question. Because we very desperately need a blue so we can start, like, archaicing for 3 colors. Hey, look. Speaking of which. God. All right, well, it's a 5th land. Oh, this is an instant, huh? Oh, but it's got reach. So we want to just do that. Kill this. I will exile a card from my graveyard. It will be this one to deal 2 damage to them. And then attack for 7. Like, just, I mean, so good. Thank you. They tried to get that Archaic out so many times. Okay. Colossus of the Blood Age is a 6/6. Oh, we can just tap it with Vibrant Outburst, though, can we? But only if we draw a blue among these top 2 cards. Gotta try. Come on, blue. God damn it, dude.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
Every mountain just empties from your deck. But all of the islands got shuffled literally to the bottom for some reason.
So silly. Oh my god.
Dragon Bean says no blue, only red.
Yeah, that's what I actually meant was. It's like, you may have said that you wanted blue.
Should have asked for red. Arena can hear you.
It really does sometimes feel like Arena can hear me. It really does. Hey, they heated argument on their own as well and deal 2 damage to us. Alright, so the bird is dead. That's fine. We already did the spell of drawing cards with it, and it didn't work out, but it's fine. Everything is fine. We're going to take 6. Or are we not going to take 6? We're going to take 8. We're going to take 10. Holy crap. Okay, you got it. We drew Rapturous Moment, which we cannot cast because we need another land to be able to cast it. Alright, let's go to combat and attack for 2. They're at 5. End the turn. You know what? I'll try that again. Do you want to know what's funny?
What?
Is this. 3 damage to any target. It's going to be their face, and I'm going to tap their creature. Does it work? It sure does. They have like 1,000,000 mana and 4 cards in hand. They have a second Colossus of the Blood Age. So we trade life totals. We go to 2, they go to 5. Does this do extra? Oh, it's only to a creature. Okay. They have their own joined researchers? Somebody else had that. We drew the blue. Holy shit. It's too late. What does this do? Not enough. X damage to any target. Do we have X equals 5? We're off by 1? Holy shit. No. Why? Why would you do this to me? That's so dumb. Okay. Well, this could be a 5/5. Can't, but the 8/8 doesn't have trample. Oh god. Rapturous Moment doesn't do enough, right? No. You know what, though? It also does. Because we don't know what we're going to draw. And we will have 5 mana to mess around with. Crackle with Power. We don't have enough. The Agony. And the Agony? Okay. Crackle with Power can deal 1 damage to 1 target. That is... Oh, no. 5 times 1 damage. We win. Holy shit. X equals 1. We win. Right here. Autopay. That's it. Done.
Thank you, Mad Dog the Mighty.
Always play to your outs. Oh my god.
Dragon Bean says, yay.
Wow. Because we just drew that Crackle with Power, right? Off of this Rapturous Moment. And then needed exactly 5 mana to be able to do that. And it was the last of the 3 cards that we drew. That's so crazy, dude.
Dragon Bean says, heart of the cards, BB.
Yeah, agreed. Oh my god. What a weird game of Magic that was.
It sure was. I wasn't going to say anything, but...
It was a weird game of Magic.
You said it, not me. So
It's true, yeah.
I can agree.
Oh my god. Wow. Okay. You get to yell the mighty again later. Okay. You know what? We have 3 mana in general, so it'll help us cast the mascot, but we have double blue for the sculpt. That was sitting in our hand so much last game, so that's very nice to know that it won't have to do that this time. We actually will be able to, use it. They said hello. Hello to you as well, Red 97 Tib. All right, we've drawn a lot of land. Let's get Essence Scattered. No, we did not get Essence Scattered. Good. Cuboid Colony. I know that card. It's a good one.
It does have bees.
Yes, it does.
And bees are good.
Yes. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, deck. We have drawn nothing but land since the start of the game. Maybe stop. Please and thank you. For at least a little while. Let's put it that way. Crackle with Power may want us to be able to do stuff. A second Cuboid Colony. Okay, I'm going to let this one resolve as well. I am. Because Mana Sculpt is going to be used on something more effective. They're going to play a 4th land and play something for 4? Yes? With the 6 cards in your hand, you don't have one more land? Oh, but you do have a Mythic, though. I would like to counter that Mythic, please. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yes, please. Get out of here, Regrowth. Hell yes. Oh boy. Okay. 2 colors of mana would be spent to cast this, or I could just play this 4/4 Trample Reach. They said lands, am I right? Yeah, they're missing them. Good, okay. I'm actually going to do this then. Yeah, we'll make a 4/4. I'll say no attacks, because they could double block and kill me, and I would not be able to kill either of theirs, so... Let's do that. Noxious Newt. Okay, that taps for mana for you. There you go. Okay, we drew another land. Deck, we talked about this. We could Archaic's Agony. I think I'm going to Spellbook Seeker and immediately Careful Study. Draw 2, discard 2. Opus Trigger. Jesus Christ. Okay, Land and Agony, I think? That feels bad. But okay. Do we do... Oh, yeah, no. Okay, no attacks. No attacks.
Dragon Bean says, also love the shirt, Fairy Pride.
That's right, thank you. Happy Pride, everybody, for folks that were not here at the beginning.
And then says, lands, am I right?
And they said it again, lands, am I right? I mean, you still have 4 lands. The fact that you can't cast anything at that point isn't necessarily Arena's fault. X damage to any target, draw 2, discard 1. So let's go ahead and... X can be up to 4. So... Oh, crap. Let's go like this. And like this. Maybe we want it to be 4, because we can't do anything else. And we'll kill the Cuboid Colony for X equals 4. Triggering Elemental Mascot... Big Opus. Because basically the thing is, if they cast something for 4 mana now, first of all, they're tapping their Newt, which means that they won't be able to block Rancorous Archaic profitably. And 2, it still won't save their Cuboid Colony, but the other one will get bigger. So I'm curious what they're going to try to do here. Kill something? Oh, just put it on top of my library? That is fine. I'll allow that. But still, kills that. Okay, discard a card. I guess with what's in my hand, I'll discard the island. Because we have Burst Lightning right here. I will...
Their Minecraft bees died.
I'm going to attack for 3 and see what happens. One of their Minecraft bees died.
Yeah. Well, one swarm of their Minecraft bees died.
Correct. Okay.
It was many bees.
This just deals... Oh, it deals 2 damage for 1 mana. So we could kill their Newt.
That does 2 damage?
Or 4 damage, depending
that
on how much mana
dude's
you
getting struck in the heart by lightning.
It's true.
And it's going through his body.
It's true. I'm still gonna kill the Newt, though.
It only does 2 damage.
That's correct.
Okay.
But I'm going to do it now Yeah, okay. So the nuke dies. It's one of their mana sources. Obviously, they are struggling to have lands. We draw our second Prismari Charm, huh? That's funny. Okay, well, let's go ahead and... 1 damage. Combat. Attack. Block the Elemental Mascot. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Because they don't have 4 mana now. So they cannot make this Cuboid Colony bigger without playing a like an actual pump spell. But we deal 1 damage to that, and our Elemental Mascot is now 2, and it kills it, and they take 3. And then I guess we just play this. Auto-pay the 5. It's a 4/4, and they counter it with Essence Scatter. You got it. Do not care. Okay. It's a lot easier for them to deal with a, creature on the ground than it is for 2 creatures in the air, so I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead with our hand land, our patented Geek for All hand land. Let's attack and see what happens. I mean, if you let me bounce this guy back to my hand, I'd be very happy with that, because then I could replay it and draw more cards and stuff. Okay, they were just looking at it. I thought they were, reading it to see... I thought they were targeting it. They are. Bounce it to my hand, then go get a basic. Well, okay. So, technically, I could bounce it myself instead, and then they wouldn't be able to go get a basic, but, I don't mind as much about that right now. Because basically, we can bounce whatever they play. They're going to play something big, because we know that even when they had 4 mana, they didn't cast anything, any permanents, any blockers or anything. So if they play something now for 6, they're just holding up. Okay. Take my turn. Vibrant Outburst, eh? Alright, well, let's go to combat first. And attack for 3. They make a 3/3. Good. Pre-blocks, because they're surveilling 2. Pre-blocks. I'm going to just bounce it, and it goes away. They put the green from the top of their library into their graveyard. I'm going to bounce that back to your hand, so you don't get to block, and you go to 5. I'll play the mascot, and pass.
Fizzy Star says, done with charting. Yay.
There you go. Congrats. Oh, they just pass. Okay. Well, this does 3 damage to any target. Combat.
So what time does your shift end? Dragonbane says, I don't think they have a land issue. Just a lack of things to play problem.
I guess. Like I said, you have at the time they had 4 cards in hand, now they have 5 or 6,
It ends at 11. Okay. So, alright. Only an hour left.
Yeah, you're getting there, and you finished charting already. Congrats. Okay, this dies to 3 damage. It enters prepared, and then what's its spell? Exile it, and then return it. Okay, well, guess what? There will be nothing to target for you. 3 damage to any target. That one. Tap up to 1 target creature. I guess I'll also target that one. But Opus, it dies. You can't target it and make a copy of it. And so now it's our turn. 2 damage to any target. I actually am going to hold it. So the interesting thing, right, is for 2 mana, I could deal 2 damage to any target, and then this goes back to our hand. Or not back to our hand. It goes into the graveyard, but we can play it out of the graveyard for 5, which would trigger Mega Opus on this. But if they don't know about it, it's even better, because if they play a creature with 2 toughness or less, and we've already played this, they know it exists. But otherwise they don't. So they might play that as their only blocker or something like that. Especially if it's a flyer. They just don't play anything at all. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go to combat. I'm going to attack. This is a sorcery, so I can't do this at instant speed, which is a little unfortunate, because it would have meant that I could have dealt 2 damage, 2 and 2 is 4. Okay, so it wouldn't have worked exactly that way, but still. Thankfully, we have this hand land, right? Because now they take 1. We replay this guy. See if it gets countered. It doesn't. We careful study. Draw 2, discard 2. And now with this land in hand, we know one of the 2 cards we're going to discard. But what's the other one? I think it's Tome Blast, because in the graveyard we can still cast it with Flashback. So we're going to discard that. Now they draw 2 cards themselves as well. And then a third, obviously, for their turn. They have 8 lands, 5 cards in hand. This is an instant, this is a sorcery, that's a creature, a sorcery, and the spell on this is also a sorcery. They're going to draw 2 cards. And then discard 2 cards. But they played a 6/6 on the ground. So I assume this is discard 2 cards, concede. It is not. Oh, they said, now that's a bomb. Uncommon. Okay. You know what? I will say good game. Good game. But I will deal 6 damage to it, kill it, exile this land, and deal you 2. You're at 2. I'll play the land. I will do this and swing. Okay.
Thank you, Red97 Tib. The Mighty!
Very nice. Well. That was an interesting one. Another weird game of Magic. 2 in a row.
You only get the weird ones.
I mean, I'm asking for it, being me.
Guillerme says, good game.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. It was, like I said, a very strange one. I mean, they were trying to play a control deck, it seemed, right? Like, only casting things on our turn. But they were short on land at first, and then just still weren't playing things. Like, it was confusing.
Dragonbane says the weird ones are the fun ones.
Fair.
Look.
Yeah, it's a little flying machine thing.
Yeah, but it looks like something else to me. And I'll mention it later.
Oh, okay.
Guillerme says, oh, I just noticed that. Nice shirt, Joe.
Thank you very much. Yes, happy Pride Month to all. It is literally day 1 of it. I'm very much looking forward to this month. I hope you all are as well. This hand is fine. It's actually, like, it's strange. We usually have, like, some number of our 4 drops in our opening hand. Instead, we don't, but that's a good thing, so sure. Do we want to talk about what we did this weekend?
Oh, yes. I guess. We had a family gathering down in New York City area. And it was very nice.
Yeah, it really was. It was very, very cool. It was, a fair bit of a drive for us, but it was totally worth it. We left ass early in the morning, and we got back late-ish in the evening. I mean, probably around now in the evening is when we got back. So it's like, it's not like late, but it's late for us. So
especially when we woke up so early.
Yes. Early that day, and then we had to leave early this morning as well. So yeah. But totally worth it.
Yeah, it was a great, great, great experience.
And it's like, I don't know if you all, all families are different, but the way that, our family works is that, because they live, so many of them live kind of far away from us like that, it kind of means that we don't often get the opportunity to see them, except for, sadder occasions, like if somebody passes away or something like that. So the fact that we got to, go to a nice, fun event for once and see all these people and, give them hugs and ask them how they're doing and check back in, that's always nice.
Guillerme says, one time I started out with 4 lands, but then I didn't get any more. I was so annoyed. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, that happens more often than I'd like to admit for me, that's for sure. Burst Lightning does 4 damage. There's this 2/3 flyer. There's this 4/3 on the ground that's very annoying. There's Traumatic Critique, which I could just cast for X equals 3 to kill the Tackle Artist. And I could do it in response to something. I think I'm going to do this again and see what happens. I've got all the mana in the world open. Good. They didn't call my bluff, and it was pretty much a bluff. But I will Traumatic Critique this Tackle Artist in response to the first spell that they cast, non-creature spell that they cast, which is not this. So, not worried about that.
Godalope says, sorry I ghosted. LOL. My daughter actually wanted to chat a bit, and I can't pass up those moments. LOL.
That is correct.
Of course you cannot.
Would not argue with that for a moment.
And no need to apologize or even come back if, getting to chat with your daughter is the alternative. So
That's right. Discard a card. We didn't draw any lands at all out of all that. God damn it, man. Is it this Painter? I think it's the Painter. Okay. And then drew a land that time. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. We want to do this. Yes, we want to do that. We have up to 5 available. Leaving up the red. The red only does 2. But is that okay? Do I get in for a free 1 damage? Let's see. Oh, I do. Okay, great. I have not... I mean, like, technically I could do something, but I have not really had a solution for that once. And they've let me do it every turn, which I'm very appreciative of. That's very cool. Okay. All we have now is Burst Lightning this turn. Because we can't cast Prismari Charm, because we couldn't play the land this turn. We played this one instead, because this was the one that got exiled with this. Exile the top card of your library. You may play that card until the end of your next turn. So if we hadn't played this, we would have lost it. And this is our only white source in the deck. And so even though we don't have any Converge cards in our hand right now, if we draw one right now, we can cast it for 3. All right, so they're just going to kill that. There's nothing I can do about that. That's Repartee. Okay. I mean, they have a 4/4 lifelinker now. That really sucks.
Dragon Bean says, I mean, the answer would be Burst Lightning to ping the owl to kill it when it blocks.
Fair point. You're right. Ooh, Wild Growth Archaic got drawn. Okay. We don't have any other creatures in our hand, though. Okay, but we want to kill this thing, but we need 7 mana, so we would need to play this land to be able to do it, but we can. And they have 1 white open. Is there anything in this format that does that? Let's play the land. Let's go to combat, see if I get in for 1 free damage again. I sure do. It's so fun. Okay. This is an instant, though. But right now they're tapped out, and later they might... Well, almost tapped out. And later they might not be. I'm going to try it. I lied. I'm going to hold it. Because the other thing is, if we need a Prismari Charm effect, we can do that instead. It's just that I imagine it's going to be this to kill the 3/4. But they do have to repartee something. So I can make them repartee, hope that they target into the 3/4, and then I can kill it. They only have 4 land. So there's that. They pass to attackers and then pass through their whole turn. Whoa. Hold on. When it enters, surveil 1. I'm going to bounce this and see what happens. just curious. Nothing. Okay, great. Take my turn. Drew. Holy crap. Rancorous Archaic. Okay. I can do that next turn. And keep up Prismari Charm and Burst Lightning, but not the bigger Burst Lightning. But that's fine. 2 and 2. Done. Pay the 4. Make sure that we pay with the white. Okay. 3 colors. It's a 3/3 trample reach. Perfect. And then next turn when we play this, it's going to be massive. So, combat. Attack for 1 in the air again. Gets through. End our turn. Okay. So we've got shenanigans. Okay. They repartee. We can't stop the demonstrator this turn. They're going to gain 5 life this turn. That sucks. It's the... we had it up last turn, but not this turn. Oh, and they get to... Target attacking creature gets +2/+0. They're going to gain 6 this turn? 6 life? Crap. Okay. Oh, it didn't count repartee? Oh, because it wasn't a spell, it was a creature. Okay. Do I take 6? No, I block with this 2/2, right? I just block. Chump block is fine. Don't mind that at all. Take my turn. Drew the land. 5 mana would leave me with 2. This would be a third. Okay. So, tap for a white. Play the Archaic for 5. It enters with... It's an 8/8 trample reach. Play the land. Go to combat. Don't attack. End the turn. Because now they have 3... now they have a 3/4 flyer. Colossus of the Blood Age. 3 damage to us. They gain 3. And then what else does it do? When it dies, they can discard cards and draw that many cards +1. Okay. They exile a card from a graveyard. But then they can't attack, which is nice. Because they're tapped out as well, so I know I'm under no threat. And it is up to 1. From a graveyard. So they could have done it from ours. But they chose not to. Do you forget that my 8/8 has reach? Because it seems like you forgot that my 8/8 has reach. Yeah, they said oops, yeah. Yeah, sorry. They made it so that reach creatures have like giant bows and arrows coming off of them so that you notice it. Because people kept forgetting that cards had reach.
Yeah.
And swinging into them like this. I'm going to seize the spoils. I'm going to discard this land that we just drew. Okay, Mana Sculpt. Oh, shit. Okay. Do I play the land? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good.
Dragon Bean says they lost their graveyard removal, which is nice.
Yes, and their flying blocker, which is also nice because I have a flyer that can attack every turn now. Owlin Historian, are you worth doing this to?
Well, you were just talking about your flyer.
I know. I still don't know, but I'll do it. It's fine. Okay. Great. They checked if I had a wizard. I do not. Yeah, see, look at the bow and arrow. It's like coming off of the card. It's like glowing off of it. Like, I do not see an attack here. They did not have one, and I will take my turn. We drew Campus Composer. Okay. It's actually really good. So let's play the Composer. Pay the 4. Why did I just pay with a treasure? That's annoying. I did not want to do that. Oh, I see, because it enters with more counters on it. So actually, I did want to do that. Thanks, Arena. That's pretty funny. I probably still would have rather saved it for a Converge card itself, but the fact that this is a 7/8 now is hilarious. Let's go to combat and just attack for 2 in the air. It only brings them to 18, but next turn we can attack for 5 in the air. Well, 4 to 5 in the air. Improvisation Capstone. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile cards with total mana value 4 or greater. You may cast any number of spells from among them without paying their mana costs, and it's got Paradigm. So I should have mana sculpted that. They gain 2 life, discard a card, draw a card, 3 damage to a creature. It's going to be my flyer. It's not my flyer. It's my Archaic. Okay. I'll Prismari Charm my Archaic back to my hand. That's fine with me.
Dragonbane says, too bad the token doesn't count as a creature entering.
Yeah. I agree. But it does say the number of different colors of mana spent to cast it. But yeah, you mean to cast the spell. So still, this will enter with 3 counters like it, was doing before. They could gain 5 life, but they'd lose their creature. Crackle with power is what we just drew. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 8. Okay, so 1 more land is what we want here. This does 4 damage, so it doesn't kill the 4/5 anymore. Wild Growth Archaic is what we're going to play this turn, I think. We need 1 more land for Crackle with Power to do 15, which would be really nice. Say done. Auto pay. 3 colors. It's a 3/3. Combat. 4 in the air. They're at 16. End the turn. Come on, land. Untapped land, preferably. Okay. They get Unsubtle Mockery, 4 damage to kill Archaic. Alright. It took 2 removal spells, though, so I'm down with that. That's fine. Okay. You got it. Archaic is dead. Little do they know I do not have a lot of creatures in this deck. I was lucky to get these, but that's fine. Alright, so they discard a card to draw a card, or they may. They do. It was a land. They have the flyer. Now, who are they putting the counter on? On the lifelinker. Interesting choice. Okay. I mean, I'm going to block. Oh, +2/+0, right? Okay. It wasn't from their graveyard, so they do not get +2/+0. So I doubt they attack. They do attack. Okay, but they're tapped out, right? So I just block with the 7/8. I don't want to lose the 8/8 option here. They said oops. What do you mean oops? That wasn't even a reach situation. It was just I have 2. Okay, that's fine. Before my turn. No. During my turn. Even if I draw a land. Okay. Becomes a little awkward, but it's fine. This does 5 times X damage to each of up to X targets. X is going to be 3, so I'm going to be able to deal 15 damage to 3 targets. So I kill the 6/6, the 3/4, and hit them for 15, and then hopefully kill them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. X equals 3. Choose up to 3 targets. 1, 2, 3. Auto pay. I knew it was going to be another land. That sucks. Okay. They discard cards and they can draw that many +1. They only have 1 card in hand, so they choose to discard it and then draw 2. You got it, but you're tapped out. So do I swing out here? That's an 8/8 trample. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 4. That's not trample. But they lose most of their creatures this way. 3, 4, 5. It's 2 damage. But I'm an 11, so... But they only have 2 2s and 1 1s. Swing out. Oh, we have Burst Lightning. 2 damage to any target. We're fine. We're totally fine. Okay. Chump Block. That's a Trampler. That's not a Chump Block. You would die there. Okay, yeah, they're just putting a lot of things in front. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, great. Nope, not that. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Sure. Sounds good to me. They are at 2. Burst Lightning would kill them, but I don't have the ability to play it this turn, but I can do it next turn. They have 7 cards left in their library. They do choose to cast the Capstone. Thank you so much, Amy. Hardened Academic. Exile the Archaic, which is fine. Well, again, we have Burst Lightning. I'm not. They have a Flying Haste creature. That's a 2/1. The Dawning Archaic. Does it save you? No, right? No. It's only when it attacks. It doesn't have haste. I am not worried about that Mythic. Repel Calamity kills something else. It's got Ward 2. I'm not worried about that either. We just have Burst Lightning and we just win. So, okay. Great. Good game, opponent. Play this. Play this. I mean, I guess I pay the extra mana and make sure it's 4 just in case you have random life gain that I'm not aware of, but... Burst Lightning. Perfect.
Thank you, Tolerino, the Mighty.
So many the Mighties in a row.
Yeah.
God damn. That wasn't a weird game. That was a tough game.
Yeah.
That was a tough game.
Dragon Bean says they probably didn't understand the graveyard removal and thought it would activate their enchantment.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Swing.
Because it's from a graveyard. So yeah, you're totally right. Because they chose from mine, whereas if they had chosen from theirs, it would have actually made a 2/2. But given +2/+0. And so yes, you're totally right. Because they wanted to. It would have meant that they would have attacked with 8 power, and so if we blocked with either the 7/8 or the 8/8, our creature would have also died. You're totally right. They just chose from the wrong graveyard. Okay. Do we... Okay. All right, so guess what? We're actually going to stop in the middle of a draft tonight. We're going to keep crackling with power next week. Why is that our deck box art? How did I do that? I messed that up. Amy, what would you like as our deck box art? We've got a Masterful Flourish, Wild Growth, or Giant Growth. That's not Wild Growth, Giant Growth. Efflorescence, Zimone's Experiment, or Tenured Concoctor, because these are part blue. We do have a green card in the deck if you care, but we don't cast it for green ever, although we do have this as well. But so it could just be Masterful Flourish, I suppose. But
Well, I was going to pick the cilantro.
the cilantro, the efflorescence.
Dragon Bean says it's gotta be the squirrel. You want the squirrel?
The beginning squirrel.
The very rabid-looking squirrel.
All right. Well, we'll continue with this deck next week. We'll be back at 8 p.m. Eastern, as we are every Monday, right here on this channel for more. Before you all go, first of all, please check all those links down in the description. We'll talk about those in a moment. But first, I would like to appropriately thank all of you, and that means that Amy will have some work to do.
Dragon Bean says good game and good night.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And good night to you as well.
Yes. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you making it to these streams.
Big time.
Godalope says good game.
Thank you, Godalope. Great to see you again as well.
Yeah. We'd love to see you in person since you're so close, but I know you got a lot going on, so,
Yes. And congrats to your girls for completing their first semester.
Exactly.
First year, excuse me. Semesters are smaller versions of a year. So,
Guillerme, thank you so much for making it here. I really want to hear more about this, and like I said, I really think you should, any portion of this that's all you, make money on it. Try to.
Sure.
Because you don't want someone else to steal it from you and make money off of your thing. So
True.
if you deserve it, go and get it. Godalope says, sometime this summer we will find a way to catch up.
We're down for that.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
We're here, I think.
Fizzy, thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you finished your charts early today.
Me too.
I'm sorry about the homophobic idiot, but he is
Me
an
too.
idiot, so, and he has dementia, so it's kind of not really anybody's fault at this point. It's just an annoyance that you have to deal with, and I'm sorry for that.
Same.
The Doc Zoom, thank you so much for being here and for telling me all these people who are both a companion as well as an avatar, because I did not realize that there were so many that were both. I thought they just picked one. Like, okay, here's a person, so the person's an avatar, and here's like an animal or something like that. So the animal is the pet, which is why they changed it to companion, because people were probably kind of upset about certain ones of those. Like
Correct.
Tiny Bones or whatever, or like, and they were like, that's a person, that's not a pet.
Yep.
So they changed it to companion, and then, I didn't realize there were so many that were both. So I like that. I think maybe it makes more sense for all of them to be both then.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Like, you can have, like, anybody be either one.
Okay.
I would think that makes more sense, because then you're not sitting there trying to make a distinction that is not a distinction you should be making. You know what I mean?
Sure. I like that. I think that makes sense.
C. Holland, thank you so much for being here tonight. We always appreciate your presence here.
Yeah, you're the best.
You are the best. We love you, and we love that you come here, even though it's really damn late over there. So
yeah, it shows really awesome commitment that we would never specifically ask of you, but we very much appreciate each and every time. It's so cool. It means a lot.
Marcus, thank you so much for being here. It always means so much. And you might think that maybe it doesn't because you're here all the time. It really means a lot that you're here all the time. So just remember that. We love you.
And enjoy North Carolina.
Yes.
We look forward to hearing all the good and hope that it's a ton of fun.
All right. And hopefully that's all it is, but
Fair.
We'll listen to the ugly as well if it happens.
You know that.
I know one of the times you went down there, it was your ex was there, or a whole thing. So if there's more of that, we'll listen to it. But hopefully it'll just be a good time for you.
I was gonna say hopefully it's none of that. And
right.
That would be,
Exactly.
It's just all of the good, none of the bad. But yes, either way, keep us posted and have tons of fun. And then otherwise, folks, as a reminder, the next time that we're live playing Arena will be next Monday, like I said, 8 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel. But the next time that we're going to be live in general is going to be this Friday coming up. You can check at Video Games for All, link in the description down below. We actually finished Fallout Friday. We were playing Fallout for like 21, 22 weeks over there. We finished Fallout 1. We beat it, finally. It was a lot. But if you're interested in checking out that game, by the way, now the whole series is over on Video Games for All, so you can check that out. Yes. But if you want to come join us live, like you maybe were tonight, or if you're watching this on the VOD, this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, over on Video Games for All, we will be starting Amy's first time ever seeing Donkey Kong Country. If that seems interesting to you, come join us. Check it out for yourself. Like I said, this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Video Games for All. That link is down in the description box below, along with our third channel,
Gluten Free for All,
which just had a new video come out like last week or the week before. So if you haven't seen that yet, you should go check it out.
Please do.
Because Amy does an incredible job over there.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And so you should all check it out. And then, whether you are here at Video Games for All or at Gluten Free for All, please don't forget, if you're enjoying the things that we're doing and you want to make sure that you don't miss out on any of our videos and or whenever we go live, please subscribe and ring that bell. It will make sure that you get those notifications as soon as those things happen, and it means a lot to us, and we really appreciate it.
Okay. Guillerme says, friends, thanks for the great live stream. I've jotted down the ideas. I'm sending you my warmest regards, always accompanied by some delicious Brazilian cheese bun. I already remember how to say it.
Hell yeah, good.
Our pau de queijo. Right? Damn it. Pão de queijo.
I think it's pone. So I tried to, that's not an A, I tried to cross it out.
Pão de queijo. God damn it. Help me out here, Guillermo. He says, see you, bye-bye. You guys are the best. You're the best, Guillermo, clearly.
Much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Which one is yes?
Yes to the corrected one. It's pão de queijo.
Is it that?
Is it what Joe said or what Amy first said? Put it that way.
Or what Amy second said?
That's what I said then.
No, I don't know. Okay, now I'm confused.
Me too.
Well, I was confused the whole time. Let's be real. Okay. Marcus says, peace sign, yellow heart. Love you too, Marcus. Guillermo says, yes, Joe. And then says, ha, 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 ha. Oh, gosh. Joe speaks Portuguese. Ha, 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 ha.
I speak a little bit of Spanish. Not Portuguese, but a little bit of Spanish. I do.
He says, so cute. Well, thank you for finding my inadequacies endearing.
No. It's not an inadequacy. I should have remembered to pull it over faster so that you could have had a chance to read it and internalize it. But also I could have told you, because the fact that I scratched that out doesn't help.
No,
I'll have to scratch it out fully and rewrite it properly this time. I'm so sorry.
Well, I had remembered how we were saying it all those other times. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I know it. And it's like, no.
It was just wrong every time we said it.
It was just always wrong. You remembered the wrong way. Okay. Thanks.
So anyway, everybody, I also want to remind folks, because I haven't said it yet tonight, that if you were watching us, but you were not in chat, just because we didn't read your name off, does not mean that we don't appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for spending the time. However you choose to watch us, we always appreciate it nonetheless.
Yes.
As a reminder, by the way, in general, likes and shares go a very long way. Even on streams, you're always welcome to do that, or on VODs of our streams or any of our pre-recorded videos, etc. And then the other links that are down in the description, by the way, in addition to our other channels, we've got our 2 Instagram accounts, Geek for All and Gluten Free for All. We'd love it if you'd give us a follow over there. We've got our community Discord. You can come join us there as well, totally free of charge. We'd love to have you join. Some of the amazing folks, if not all of the amazing folks, that you just heard from tonight in chat. And then last but not least, if you have the means, we would really appreciate if you would consider supporting us on Patreon.
Yes.
That is also linked down below, and thank you so much for doing so in advance if you can. We really do appreciate it. But I've already talked about when we're live next, so between now and the next time that we see you all, whenever that happens to be, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours, and it is super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video of ours or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.